This is Husna and Iman. They're both late to a group discussion. Iman is from Thailand, while Husna, she's from France.
Bonjour!
In the discussion room, Redha came in. He's from Indonesia. Busyra is a Malaysian.
Nope.
He's from Thailand. Sawadika. Bonjour!
Pagi.
Yikes, that was so awkward. Did you guys see that? So you see, that's what happens when there's a clash of cultures and each person doesn't understand each other's greetings gestures.
So guys, do you consider yourself a polite person? Do you even know what is politeness?
So under pragmatics, we have this theory called politeness theory, which defined as showing consideration and awareness towards one's face.
Not this face, but a self-public image.
We have positive and negative faces.
So positive face is actually the need to be accepted or belong to a group, while the negative face is the need to be free from any imposition. Politeness theory is a very broad subject. However,
We will be focusing on two main things.
the first one is the greeting gestures.
And the second one is the social distance factor.
In our video, we'll be focusing on 3 different cultures, which are... So now, let's go in deeper into our video.
The first culture that we are going to talk today is the Indonesian culture. As we all know, Indonesia is a very big country, so it is common for them to have many different languages. They have 700 different languages in Indonesia alone. But for today, we are going to focus more on the Japanese language. So, the Japanese language has 6 basic level of language, such as Ngoko Lugu, Ngoko Andap, Krama, Madya, Bahasa Kasar, and Bahasa Kedaton. Ngoko Andap, Krama, and Madya can be divided into several more levels of language. So, based on what I just said right now, we can know that the level of language in Japanese is so complicated that every level have their own rules that is different from the others. We can specify the basic levels of the language in Japanese into 3, which is Ngoko, Krama, and Madya. Out of these 3, 2 of them is real use in communication, which is Ngoko and Krama. Ngoko is used in conversation, which include very little or no aspect of respect at all, such as talking to our friends, whereas Krama is used in conversation that requires respect aspects, such as talking to an elderly people. Other than communication, their way of greeting is also going to include non-verbal or body language. So such, when they meet with another person, they will nod and smile. When they meet an elder, they do the similar thing, but they bend a little. Whereas when they meet with someone the same age, they just say hi, they nod a little, and they do the handshake. When they want to ask someone for something politely, the specific term they will use is either manga bu or manga pa. For them, it is considered impolite if they greet each other with a high tone or voice. Okay, fun fact, Indonesians like to shake hands when they meet, regardless of their gender, whether they meet a man or woman. Another thing, shaking hands are usually done when they are in a ceremony or when they are welcoming their guests.
So moving on, we're gonna talk about French people. So did you know that French people has 3 levels of languages? The first language is the sustained or supported language. This language is rarely used while talking, but rather they use it a lot when writing literature or meeting someone with high social category. The second level of language is the common language. This language is used in everyday life, whether in professional or friendly relationships or they're just acquaintances. So the third level of language is the familiar language. So this level of language is used between classmates and colleagues when there's no hierarchy between them. So this level of language can sometimes be vulgar and is the least polite of all 3 levels of languages.
So, when greeting people, French people will adapt their speech according to the person they're talking to. For the first level of language, if they're talking to someone who has a higher power than them, they're gonna say bonjour, monsieur, or madame, plus the name of the person they're talking to. But for the second level of language, they're just gonna say bonjour. And for the third level of language, they're gonna say salut. So generally, to be polite, French people will shake their hands, whether in professional or friendly relationships. But mostly, shaking hands is between men. But for women, they often kiss each other on the cheeks.
Another cool fact is that the number of kisses vary between regions. That's awesome!
I'm your boss. That's so rude. You're fired.
Oh no!
So guys, do you know how Thai people greet each other? So, you know, they use two methods of greeting. The first one, you will notice that at the every end of sentence, Thai native speaker will add krap or ka. And every time they see each other, they will use y. So, krap and ka is actually the polite particle they use to different genders. So you use ka for female and krap for male. So for example, wati ka is for female and wati krap is for male. The next one is the y. What is y actually? So y is where you place your both palms together at your chest level and make sure your elbows on your sides. Then bow your head a little. But y has three different levels. The first one you use with your friends, second with your elders or family members, and third is for monks. So I'm going to show you how. Let's go! So Iman will help me to show you how y has done. The first one, where you meet your friend, what you need to do, place your palm together at your chest level and make sure to close your elbows. Then when you meet your friend or someone younger or the same age with you, you just say wati. Wati. Yeah, just like that. And the second one is where for the older family members or the older acquaintance. So you do the same thing. However, make sure that both of your thumbs touch your nose. So it will be like this. Sawadee-ka. Sawadee-ka. Yeah! Now is the last level. So the last level is for the monks. You don't have to say ka or krap because you need to just pay respect for them. Still the same as the previously. However, your thumbs have to touch your eyebrow, the space between your eyebrow. So imagine Iman is the monk. Okay, you the monk now? Okay, Iman is the monk and I will do this. And that's it. So it is a fact also that if someone doesn't return a Y back, it means a little bit rude for them. So make sure, even if you don't know what Y is, you just smile back to them. So yeah, that's it.
So it's kind of hot now.
Yeah.
Yeah, right. So let's continue somewhere else.
1, 2, 3, let's go!
So in Thailand, we have the level of language, which is influenced by the social distance factor, which in context, the age, status, and closeness. So for age, we use P and Nong. P is for older people and Nong is for younger people. So for example, if Husna is my senior, and I will be calling her P Husna, and if she is my junior, I will be calling her Nong Husna. So for closeness, we'll be using A, and this indicates the closeness, for example, in friendship. And the last one is status. It's used to indicate the higher power. For example, not Nikun, but for example, Kun Husna if she is my boss. So overall, it is used in front of one's name and it's to show politeness and respect to others.
No!
Yes, P.
Why don't you why me?
Sorry, P.
It's okay. You can go now.
Thank you, P.
So now we're gonna give a few suggestions to those who want to research about this too in the future. So the first one.
So when we do this kind of research, we are bound to interview people from different language and culture. For doing so, we will encounter problems such as language barrier. They may not understand what we are asking, or we might not understand what they are explaining. To avoid such things from happening, make sure that both parties understand English very well so that this can be avoided.
The second one is that there might be insufficient information, so you need to interview an elderly person or someone who is an expert in that particular culture, so you get the ample information that you need.
So that's it for our video. We hope you enjoyed this video and learned something new.
Give this video lots of likes.
And comment down below.
Bye!